All right, welcome back to the channel, y'all. We have a video where it's a more serious video, but I mean, listen, I'm gonna just give you guys my honest emotion towards it as we reacted, because I know what's going on here. It's a freak nasty, and I don't know. I ain't. All right. So listen, I was waiting for Omizi to drop this video. So shout out to Omizi. I think he took his time. He did his research. He properly put this video together, because this is a very serious situation. Not just because the gentleman who's reporting all this of his situation being cheated on by a girl who screwed her cousin, but because supposedly or allegedly, I don't know what's going on, supposedly she's suicidal and she was admitted in the hospital. I don't know. I don't want to do phone tag and give off the wrong information. Just know I don't play when it comes to that. So I didn't want to just jump on no bandwagon, do reactions and start wilding, because she already deleted all her socials. She already hid all her socials. And I felt like if had she not had these mental health issue thingies, whatever this is, I would be like, yeah, nah, because I'm 100% on his side with him leaving her and all this other crap, right? But the last thing you want to do is, God forbid, have anything weighing on your conscience, bro. God forbid she wants to do anything from this, and she feels like she can't ever come back from this, because I don't know if you could. She ends up trying to kill herself, dude, and that's kind of scary. I know, and that's just where you draw the line, and you don't want that on your conscience, because maybe people are just now harassing her. We don't know, but let's go ahead and react to this. Omizi probably and most likely broke it down properly, and you guys give me your thoughts in the comment section. But yeah, the worst streamer cheating situation I've ever heard.
My girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. Now, I'm not gonna drop no names or anything, but y'all know who she was. I posted with her. Obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I pay all the bills in this motherfucker, bro, and she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin.
Now, cousin is crazy, but is it first cousin or is it third cousin? No, I'm playing. That's disgusting. This is sick.
Yo, I don't play with that shit. I don't give a if you a long distance, yo. I didn't even know you exist as cousin. The moment you say we related or we have some sort of somebody along them lines, I said, nah, man, fuck out of here. As a matter of fact, that never happened to me in the first place, but that's some nasty.
What the hell is going on in the world? Now, I don't think this is going to be a hot or controversial take, but cheating is bad. Shocker. Surprise, right? The act of committing yourself to a person and then turning your back on that commitment is a terrible, terrible thing to do. But there are definitely things that can make it worse. You could cheat on somebody on their birthday. You could do emotional cheating. You could cheat with maybe somebody's op. But this situation has to be by far the worst combination of factors to make this the ultimate cheating situation that I've ever heard. Streamer I Am Not Kenneth came to the internet and exposed his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Kat, a streamer that is on the rise, for cheating on him with a blood cousin. And not just a blood cousin, but in their own home, his own home, in which he was paying all the bills. I don't think it can get any worse than that.
That's nasty work. Yo, what's that movie, bro? Is it Soul Food or something like that? Remember homie was cousin too? Man, I think it's Soul Food, man. That was one of my favorite movies though, man. That's a classic, but man, that's crazy. If
you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and join the community. Do not cheat on this by not subscribing and going to another content creator for your source of unemployed news. Now, back into the video.
So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this, bro, and it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin, but it's what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. I thought it was on some normal ass. I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together, that every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's
what the hell?
And I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was a red flag. So I walked near that restroom. This is my restroom. Then there's another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom. The doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in gym gains. And I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with? And why are you talking about yams, man?
Being in the shower on FaceTime with somebody talking about gains with yams, I don't know. If you thought that was the worst of it, I promise you.
It gets worse. So it gets worse, yo.
A little cat litter box, but it's a AI.
I do want to say something. I do want to say something about this part. People on Twitter are weird as they were trying to say that he's wrong for sneaking on her and having hidden cameras when you clearly didn't hear. And again, you can't listen. we don't know who to believe, what to believe. But he said he had a $900 cat litter thing. I'm assuming it's for whenever he's not around, not home, and he's able to check on the cat, making sure they ate food. Normally, a lot of these high-tech food things, I got a water dispenser for my dog. Like, it's some high-tech, and a lot of them come with little mini AI cameras. I'm not trying to defend that case, but the fact that people try to make it seem like it was like revenge porn, weird as hell on Twitter, bro.
Advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror.
Is that him?
Restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG's. She just cheated on me.
Now, can you show your nude image to your cousin while in the bathroom mirror as you've made gym gains?
No!
That might be a hot take to some people, but that's definitely not where I'm seeing these things going.
No!
Not that it just stops there, because apparently it gets much worse and it gets totally inexcusable the deeper down the rabbit hole we go.
Because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was going to try to play victim. So I walked up to her room, I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room, and then I locked my door, and that's when she started banging on my door saying, Kenneth, open the door, give me my phone.
Kenneth, okay, I close with you.
Let me see that shit. Hold on. No matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck our bond up. Like, if we go through a breakup or something, obviously it may not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once dudes get in their next relationship or anything. If we feel something, we got to say it and talk about it. I'm talking about on both sides. You feel me? It just started. We can resume this momentarily. That promise is a hard one to keep. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Kenneth, okay, I close with you. Open the door, please.
Yo, she got hidden text messages? That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like, if we had to end it, and I would be heartbroken and have to go through those emotions again. I'll feel that way when I eventually get with someone else. Yeah, I feel you. I ain't got any words of encouragement because I don't want to feel this shit either.
Kenneth! Hello?
She had hidden texts?
Please, please.
Like, I be thinking this shit isn't going to go nowhere, not because neither one of us don't want it to, but because it can't. And that be fucking me up on some, I really wish we just weren't cousins. Ew! That's fucking nasty. Ugh.
Open the door, let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you.
Yo, out of topic, I'm seeing this shit in 40X. It's so fucking cool. The chairs are moving, vibrating, whatever. I feel like it feels like you're in a roller coaster.
You really are fucked up in the head.
Please talk, please.
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm good.
Open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please? Kenneth, please, please, please. Open the door. Let's talk first. Let me just talk to you.
No, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you, though. Can we have a conversation?
Oh, God, yo, I think after Kentucky, I am deeper. Why you say that? Like, I feel way more endearment towards you after Kentucky. What the fuck y'all did in Kentucky, nasty freaks? And also more disconnect from Kenneth. Yo, man. Oh, God. I feel like I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. The cousin stuff be fucking me up in a different way, too. Like, I be worrying this shit is a fruitless love. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get heartbroken.
What's that old expression? If you go looking,
Ew.
find out exactly what you were looking for. Yeah, this is nasty. When Kenneth decided to take this young woman's phone and lock himself in his room and record it, it's something that I don't necessarily agree with. I'm not a invasion of privacy type of person, but he finds very weird, strange, relationship-coded text messages between the first cousin,
That's nasty,
and Kat, his girlfriend. And we'll get into the details of that in a second, but this is a gut-wrenching way to find out, to say the least. Finding out that your partner is cheating on you is one thing, but to find out that it was their blood cousin,
And the more
That
she
shit
said
nasty.
that, bro, I was digging through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. I went through everything, bro. And I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages and
What the hell is that?
weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail. And you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to this man for like keeping his composure, cause yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's some nasty shit. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like, I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all
Ew.
the text messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone.
This shit is crazy, bitch. She had a bucket list of shit that she wanted to do with this motherfucker. Nut on face, eat off body, sex tape, head videos, hand job and spitting in mouth, handcuffing. Like that. What the fuck is this, bro? This some real sick shit. And you know what? I'm not trying to divert from like the whole she's nasty. Where the cousin at though? That motherfucker's sick too.
Just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me, it was all on my phone.
Now, at some point in the video, I probably am going to be more serious about this dynamic that's going on. But
Gross as shit.
through these text messages, there's some deeply troubling stuff going on here. I challenge you to pause them and read them and take away what you can take away. But ultimately, there is a deeper connection that these two cousins feel for each other. It's definitely more romantic than it is a love that you would have for a family member. Young woman Kat does give some acknowledgement as to, you know, the dynamic that she does have with her cousin in her attempt to apologize and explain to her now ex-boyfriend Kenneth what was going on in those text messages.
I'm so sorry, Kenneth.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You got to face that. You got to go.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of the relationship, I've always loved you a lot. And I care for you a lot, you know that? I'm sorry, babe.
I don't care.
I've always had close relationships since we was young. And I think, like, on some mentally fucked up shit, I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because, like, when we was little chicks, like, before even puberty, like, we were, like, really close to where, like, some of our family members would notice. And once I was really having my doubts. And, you know, with you, you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
so, was that opportunity
So you fuck your cousin.
to me?
So you fuck your cousin. You need help, bro.
Now, of course, there's a part of me that wants to join in on the communal fun of, you know, kicking her back in and talking about all these different things. But
Yeah.
at some point in this video, it does get a little bit serious. Clearly, there is some sort of deep relationship that her and her cousin have that has been stemming from their childhood. I don't want to put this on them, but it most likely stems from some sort of traumatic incident. Again, I'm not going to...
Oh man, this is fucking crazy.
But no matter what, this is not something that you should continue throughout a new relationship. If there's things for you to work on that are hindering you from being fully committed to this person, then you should probably work on those, especially if we're talking about with your cousin, somebody who your significant other is most likely going to open into the relationship with open arms. Like, they're not going to think anything of it. The unexpected blind side of the person that you're cheating on me with being a family member gotta be heart-wrenching. And it's definitely something that
Shit is crazy.
has to unpack, not only with that other person, but with maybe some sort of person that is a professional in therapy and all this stuff. That part is where it gets crazy. And the sad part about it all is that she did a piss poor job of hiding it. Not just from Kenneth, who, you know.
I want to just chime in right there. I agree. That shows two things. And look, I'm not trying to downplay the brother, man. If you ever see this video, I swear to God, I'm not even trying to downplay the brother, but I'm going to just give an honest thing. Brother, you're very irresponsible the way you carry your relationship in terms of this. Okay, hear me out. You've been with that girl for 2 years, man. There's videos of her disrespecting you. There's also a video of her last year, like admitting about having sex with her cousin or something with her cousin. And all these little things, I told myself, did they allow this shit because after Streamer U and like the idea of saying crazy shit about one another, they thought they were going to get clips and they were trying to go viral? Because if so, what ends up happening is you start thinking everything is about content. And therefore, you end up slacking off. Now, I'm not saying you got to be on 10, you know what I'm saying, with your shorty, anybody shorty, because that's kind of weird, right? But clearly there's something funky. If I would have noticed you on FaceTime too much, I'm just clearly saying, like, I don't give a fuck how I sound. My woman's not allowed. Not allowed. Actually, I'm not even allowed. It's not allowed in the household to be on no goddamn FaceTime call for nearly hours, for hours at a time. That's fucking crazy. I'm not having that shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you on? Now, if it's like her female friends and shit, I'm like, yo, babe, man, get some shit done around the crib. I'm gonna get some shit done around the crib. You on your phone too much. You're not gonna go outside today? You're not gonna do nothing? Like, it's kind of whack, you know what I'm saying? But like, even for myself, like, I'm not gonna be on no goddamn call all day. Especially with my female cousin, that shit ain't not gonna happen. Because I don't even want that type of question to come up in the air. So imagine, that shit ain't allowed in this household, man. I don't give a fuck. And I'm proud to say, I'm not saying it's not allowed because I'm this thing. I don't know how people gonna spin it. It's more so like, that shit ain't allowed, period, because that shit's a little weird. Nobody sits here on their phone with their fucking male cousin on FaceTime, shaking ass and showing shit, saying, oh no, we're just cousins. That's weird shit. I'm not dealing with it.
Seeing her walk around and talk to her cousin all types of ways, IRL, you know, not just to him, but also to the community as a whole. She did a piss poor job of hiding the fact that she was seeking others in this relationship.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin, we kind of had a thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying?
She's a weirdo. Like, you're a certified weirdo. What the fuck does that mean? Why the fuck of all? Nah, hell nah, man. That shit is crazy. Your hormones is peaking. You look for your cousin? You're not mentally right, man, and you need help. You need help. This is, I don't know how, yo, this new generation of these youngins, they're fucked up, man. Them dudes is fucked up in the head.
I kind of associated him with that.
This is disgusting and weird behavior. And even if there is an explanation for what she was going through when she was a child, going through puberty with hormones flying everywhere, etc., which I do think that there is, this should be something that is fleeting. This shouldn't be something that lasts forever. This should be something that is quickly put to the side.
And you shouldn't tell your chat.
Be always coming to the internet, a place that is not very understanding and compassionate of the potential ailments of the relationship dynamic that you have going on with your damn cousin. Now, it would be one thing if Kat just kept these things as story times, but she thought that it was cutesy and cool to play in them, which seals the deal for her in any sorts of like compassionate conversations to say like, oh, well, you know, maybe she was going through this, that, and the third, and the fourth. If you were, you wouldn't play into them like she's doing on social media.
First time trying Arby's with my cousin. Take a bite.
I ain't gonna lie, this not bad. You wanna try some?
No, the person she was
That's tough, man.
video was Kenneth. It wasn't.
That was Kenneth, yes.
Why was the caption this way? And now that all these puzzle pieces aren't just randomly
I feel bad for Kenneth, man.
on the table and they're coming together, the community at large is starting to criticize her, and rightfully so. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is on her side.
It's not a fucking mistake when you fuck your family member. Like, oopsie, I accidentally fucked my cousin. Whoops. I accidentally fucked my cousin for months on end. And I was living off all my boyfriend's income the whole time and not telling him, whoopsie, regular mistake, I'm just a girl. No, that's not how it fucking works. Well, I would imagine I already told you on my chat, her entire family cut her off. Everyone except for her cousin. So the only person who's letting her stay somewhere is, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not lying though. Why are you lying? Do you want me to play the voice memos for you, gang? I have voice memos from her mom. I have so much shit that y'all haven't even known. I swear on my fucking mom's life. I have so much shit that I can't show the streams. I'll probably get fucking sued. Gang, I know so much more than you, bro. It's not even funny.
I'm supposed to be on here talking about some 007, watching the Summer Game Fest. We gotta talk about motherfuckers fucking their fucking cousin and shit, nigga. I feel bad for the boyfriend, cuz, like, how can you trust a girl ever again after that shit? Like
I said, I do feel bad for Kenneth, but Kenneth, man, I hope this is like a learning lesson, brother. Like, it's weirdo shit, and I hate to put you in that category, bro, because you're not in that category. How do I say this? I hate to just simplify it and be like, that's some weirdo shit. It is. When you look back at all that shit, you're gonna be like, fuck, man, I was involved in some weirdo shit because your intentions weren't to do nothing malice or to do like to really genuinely come off like you really with that. But like now you look back, you're like, nah, man, you don't want to do that shit ever again. And I feel bad for even her because mentally she fucked up in the head. Without a doubt, she fucked up in the head. But this is right here a case where One, he may never ever trust another woman again. He may never ever trust a woman. You going with your cousin where, huh? That shit gonna fuck with you, dude.
That nigga is scarred for life. Cause let me tell you something with relationships. Like relationships, it's not on like a lot of the times, you feel me? Relationships, y'all start arguing. She was probably on his ass about bitches he was texting up throughout the years and shit, problems and shit, only for the whole time to be fucking on your cousin. Gang, I hope that doesn't fuck you up for life. And I'm sorry you went through that shit, because that's some bullshit, no cap.
Primate Page, another young lady streamer in the game, also came to the internet and said that she's disappointed in Kat and she will no longer be collaborating with the person that she once thought was just another one of the cool girls. She does bring up another good point, saying that another streamer, Arky, shouldn't be calling her little sis anymore. The streaming space is just so weird with these relationship dynamics between men and women.
Yo, all these like Gen Zers, man. There's a video saying these Gen Zs are fucking dumb. I don't know what to think, but I just feel like everybody got some shit you can't like. I wouldn't say none of these crazy jokes either. Don't call nobody no motherfucking big bro, little sis, big mama, little mama, whatever. I don't do none of that shit. But man, this is just a tough era we in.
Also throwing in some sort of like familial coded verbiage and all this other stuff like that. It's really strange. It's really disgusting. And really the person that we have to thank in this situation is Kat. And I do think your Rage's point was also very good about, not being able to trust a woman anymore after this. At the beginning of the video, I talked about how cheating is one thing, but when you add all those other factors onto it, it can make it hit even harder. And I don't know if there's a harder factor in this than you doing this with a family member. Because you may be able to be skeptical of the best friend or other dynamics and relationships that a partner maintains, but what do you say when it becomes a family member? How do you genuinely call out somebody for having a too close dynamic with somebody that they share blood with? Because you would think that the blood would stop anything that's weird going on, but in this situation, it just didn't. So I know that young man is going through hell trying to wrap his mind around it, and he's got a long road ahead of him, but he does have some people that will assist him on that long road. Blackboy Max decided that he was going to host an E-Day, and this
oh my God,
is not serious, to help Kenneth get over this heartbreak.
Bro, Jim is not saving this, bro. Jim is not the issue, bro. There was nothing wrong with you. It was just, in my opinion, you just chose wrong, bro. And you manifested this. You know that, right? Did you see the TikTok? Why was you pretending to be her cousin?
Do you think that was my idea?
I knew it.
It's like a weird situation because like she never really wanted to like claim me as a boyfriend on the internet. So like we would just agree that like we could like call each other everything else but boyfriend and girlfriend. So that's why we would like do sister or cousin. Well, like honestly, like I agreed because like I don't know. I don't know why I agreed.
Now during the stream, Blackboy,
that's some gross shit.
And ultimately, he discovers that the situation is worse than we could have ever thought. Not only is it revealed that it was Kat's idea to do the whole kissing cousin Arby situation, but it's also revealed that they now have matching tattoos together.
Oh, what?
People be doing whatever.
What are you? Come on. No! Wait. No homo. We got matching tattoos. Bro. Hey, don't get matching tattoos. That's a curse.
But all hope isn't lost, though. I think that the E-Date actually
that's tough.
Do very well, and Kenneth is having the opportunity to laugh through his pain to try to get over the evils of what his ex-girlfriend Kat did to him with her cousin.
What's your name?
My name is Jordan. What is your name?
My name is Kenneth.
I got an uncle named Kenneth.
Oh, shut up.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck happened?
California.
Oh, shut up.
What the fuck? Whoa. Are you laughing at me?
Now, I do think that there's always
that's fucking hilarious.
things. One, there's some traumas that Kat does need to work through. Again, I don't know what happened specifically in their past, but things I've heard of in other situations that are kind of like this are mostly based out of some sort of trauma, schmexual trauma, to be more explicit about the whole situation. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but if it is, hell, even if it isn't, I'm hoping that she seeks the help that she needs in order to get through this situation. I think it is still fucked up at the end of the day that she is like committing to people and then ultimately using the trust that she has
fucked up, man.
garnered with them to then take advantage of them to have a relationship with her cousin. That's disgusting. It's despicable, all of those things. But clearly there's something going on up here that she needs to work through. The other thing is that we need to get away from this content that is like, can't say the word on YouTube, but playing into this familial dynamic. It's too gooned out. It's way too gooned out. And in reality, there could be somebody who is actually wanting to do these things behind closed doors, and we don't know because it's for content's sake and content purposes. That's not interesting. That's not entertaining. It's actually really, really disgusting. But at the end of the day, this is a disgusting behavior from somebody who needs some sort of help, somebody who had a career ahead of her, but I know for a fact this will be a career ender for her, because I don't know how you come back from this situation at all. Especially
this is fucked up.
That she was running in. There's no way they let her back in after this. We've got to start paying attention to some of these tropes and things that people play into when it comes to content creation, because it may not be for the clicks and the views all the time. It may truly and genuinely be because you want to smash up on your cousin. It may be that.
Ew. I know for a fact, like, I'll be on some shit where I don't fuck with none of that shit. I just think, like, this situation is so fucking nasty and gross. I don't know how you're going to come back from that. In fact, stay your ass off the internet. A lot of people who suffer from, like, a lot of mental illness and shit like that, stay off the internet. You get enabled by weird shit. She was comfortable wearing a police costume, talking to her chat about how when she hit puberty, she was feeling her cousin and all this other shit. And it's like weird, like, who's comfortable with that shit? That's some weirdo shit. That's some weirdo shit, man. Hey, hopefully she all right. Hopefully he's all right. But she needs to seek some therapy. Man, listen, that's like if wifey comes around me and goes, hey, let's do skits where, like, I kill you. And I'm like, bitch! Like, I'll be tripping. What the fuck you mean? Look, I'm out of here. God bless. Peace.